Okay, Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let's pray and thanks to our God Allah Subhanahu wa Taala who has given us some mercies and blessing. So I can make this video and you can watch this video with good condition and happy situation. Secondly, for my salat and salam that always be given to our Prophet Muhammad SAW who has bring us from the darkness to the lightness, also from the era into the Islamic era. Okay, in this video, I would like to do a Totd or teacher of the day. So I will explain about an adverb. Okay, let's get started. So what adverb is? Adverb is like a helper word. Its main job is to give us more information and detail about a word in a sentence. So just imagine if we can adding some detail into an action or an adjective or even the another adverb. So let's break it down into what an adverb can do. An adverb can describe a verb for an action. So let's get into the example. So the example is she sings beautifully. So beautifully tells how she sings, and then he runs quickly. So quickly tells how he runs, and then they spoke softly. So softly tells how they spoke. So where's the verb? Where's the adverb? So this is the sings, runs, and spoke is the verb, and then the beautifully, quickly, and softly is the adverb. So the beautifully, quickly, or softly was described the verb before. Okay. Then an adverb can describe an adjective for a description, and an adverb can also make an adjective more stronger and weaker. Okay. The example was it's very cold. So very tells how cold is it, and she is incredibly happy. So incredibly tell us how happy she is, and then the movie was slightly boring. So slightly tell us how boring the movie is. So the slightly or incredibly or very is describe these three words called happy and boring. So it can be like we can understand what the sentence say. And a verb can answer a question like there is how, when, where, how often, and to what extent for the question, and then we can answer it by adding an adverb like quickly, slowly, and carefully, and then for when, yesterday, now, soon, and then where, there, here, there, outside, and then for how often, always, sometimes, and never, and then to what extent, very, quiet, and extremely. So an adverb have a common ending by ly or ly, like beautifully, quickly, or anything, but not all of the verb words or an adverb words can do like this. For example, like fast and hard. So why adverb is important? Because adverb can make us more understand about the sentence, what someone or the people say to us. So like for example that you can compare it, we say she sings, it feels like it's so basic, but if we compare it by or add with beautifully, so she sings beautifully, so we can understand how she sings. Next, so remember an adverb is like a helper word, so it can make us more understand with a sentence what are the people saying, and then yeah, it can describe a verb, it can describe an adjective or anything that can make more detail, and yeah, detail, interesting and clear into a word. So we just search a simple example of the adverb, so you can more understand with this adverb. So I think that's all for this TOTD, or teacher of the day, about the adverb. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.